Thank you all for coming on this evening. I know your time is valuable, so I want to make sure that we make the best use of your time this evening. So I really appreciate you all coming on. It's so much fun to see your faces and to be able just to connect. I said it before, if we could do this in my house, you would all be coming over. But that's can't happen, obviously, at least not right now. So this is what we're doing. So we are, Janelle and I, when I say we, Janelle and I are leading our new ambassador Zoom training tonight. And I'm going to start with a few different things that we wanted to talk about. And then the last half of it, Janelle is going to share with us, go through the compensation plan. We know that that is so important, especially for new ambassadors, to understand what they have in front of them and literally how much they can be making a month. Plexus pays us so well. Sometimes it's a little mind-blowing, and I just do goofy laughs to myself sometimes when I see an email come through that says, oh, you got paid. So yes, they pay us really well. And I'm very grateful that God has given us Plexus. Okay, so this is a new ambassador training or connecting call, and welcome to any new ambassadors who are on here tonight. I don't know if there's really any new ambassadors yet that are on here, but I'm sure some new ambassadors will be watching this later on. So we wanted to talk about, Janelle and I were brainstorming, and we wanted to really talk about what are some of the key things that is going to help a new ambassador move forward in this business. If simply, even if somebody just wants to get their products paid for, or if they want to maybe bring in a few hundred a month, or maybe they want to go all the way like I do, we're going to just share some key tips and advice, things to do that are going to help you move forward in the business, whatever your goals are. So the first thing is we have social media. Social media is free. And I know the majority of us use Facebook a lot. Facebook, I know, can be a time waster, but if you use it wisely, it can really move your business forward. It can just help you develop relationships with people. It's a really cool tool. So the thing I want to talk about Facebook specifically is your Facebook presence. If you just recently joined Plexus and you want to do this business, or you want to get your products paid for, but you want to get the word out, you want to talk to people, you want to share with people what you've just started, you need to utilize Facebook. If you're someone who hasn't posted a lot in the past, maybe you post once a week, maybe you don't post at all, maybe you just like to stalk Facebook and see what your friends are posting and be one of those silent watchers, or maybe you post 3 times a week, whatever it is. You need to start developing an easy habit of posting at least once a day, at least Monday through Friday, like a normal business week, posting once a day and getting your Facebook presence out there, getting your presence out there on Facebook. People are going to start to take notice of you. They're going to say, hey, my friend Becca is posting about her kids and homeschooling. She's, and they're going to start noticing that her posts are coming across their Facebook newsfeed. And we train more in depth about how to post strategically on Facebook. It's not hard. It's so much fun to post and share. I enjoy sharing my life, bits of my life, with my Facebook audience, with friends and family. I love sharing about Plexus. I love sharing about my Christian walk. My faith with God. I love sharing that. I love sharing about our family, about our pets, about food, about just inspiring, motivating things. I like to be really real on Facebook, but being wise with not just venting and throwing out a bunch of garbage on there, because Facebook can be used inappropriately and unwisely. And previous to me joining Plexus, I was someone who was not, I just posted random stuff, and I look back at some of my posts and I wonder where my brain was. And so I don't even remember how I used to post, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit trail. All I can say is that Plexus has been a really great tool to teach me how to be wise with what I post on Facebook, but to also be open and real and be a friend. So anyways, make sure you have a Facebook presence on, make sure your presence is on Facebook consistently, at least once a day. And if you've been in this business for a few months and you're like, I'm doing this business, you know that you need to post at least twice a day. And one of those posts need to be a Plexus-based post. We can talk about that another time. Okay, the other thing, if you're a new ambassador and if you're an old ambassador, it doesn't matter, we need to be active in the team pages, whether that means checking in and reading through some really important posts that our leaders have shared with us, different things about our business, how to reach out to people, events that are coming up, and commenting. A lot of you do a great job of communicating and connecting on our team pages, and I'm really, really thankful you guys do that. It's so encouraging seeing your names pop up and knowing that a lot of our team is participating a lot on the team pages. So those team pages primarily are team wellness. We need to be a part of that. The biz page, that Plexus Team Biz page, and then gut health and happiness. And remember that you can be adding your new ambassadors, your potentials, your customers, you can be adding those people to gut health and happiness. So gut health and happiness is an awesome, awesome group. And every single month now, at the beginning of the month, our leaders are having what's called a 7-day biz training party. They just, they kind of changed the format of what they did this month, and they made it into 7 days instead of 10 days. They shortened it, which I really liked, and it was really fun. I didn't do all of them. I fell off the wagon partway through the week, but the one part of it that I did, I loved doing it. It made me active in my business even more. So I want to encourage you, get your ambassadors every single month. Reach out to your level 1s and 2s and say, hey, or if you're a new ambassador, reach out and ask your team, will you do the 7-day training party with me? It's a lot of fun. They have prizes. It teaches us just to be active in our business and different ways to be strategic in our business and move forward in it. The other thing is we have our 7-day challenge every single month. We have 1 or 2 every single month, and we will be announcing those as they're coming up soon. So always, always be inviting people to get a 7-day trial pack. And then when the time starts for the 7-day challenge, plug them into the 7-day challenge, because we have had so much success with those groups, with people having their eyes opened and understanding more about what we love about Plexus, the products, the business, etc. The other thing is our team group chats. We have some of those. I appreciate those of you who are active in those group chats. I know that sometimes things can be a little overwhelming. I understand that. I'm a part of a lot of different group chats, but it's simply a matter of prioritizing your time and knowing that you'll get back to some of those and, read through what the different team members are talking about in the group chats. But I did talk about, I'm going to be restructuring those team group chats. I'm still going to be doing that. I just haven't quite gotten all the way done with that. But I wanted to say, be involved in those and plug your new ambassadors. If they have a convenience order on and they want to really look at the business, plug them into those team group chats. Okay, so I'm trying to go quick here because I need to give Janelle enough time. One thing I wanted to mention is in these winter months, the end of the year, November and December, we get really, really busy. A lot of us get busy with the holidays, with Thanksgiving, Christmas, school parties, church events, parties, just so many different things. Family gatherings, a lot of stuff. I understand. I have a lot of those things going on as well. One thing I wanted to say is that what happens sometimes is ambassadors fall off the wagon or take a break, a vacation during the holidays. I want to encourage you to not do that. Find ways to fit your business in around the craziness of the holidays. If that means tapering down a little bit of what you usually do, that's fine, but make sure you're still being consistent in posting, being present in Facebook, reaching out to a few people a day and staying connected with your team. Because what happens in the months of November and December are going to bear fruit in the coming new year. So what happens is people in general get so busy with the holidays. You may get a lot of people ordering in these 2 months. You may not get a lot of people ordering. You may have people telling you, I'm not ready yet. I'm just so busy with the holidays. Talk to me in January. So what you're going to do in November and December, you're going to be planting seeds now so that in January and February, when the new year rolls around and people are like, now I'm done with the holidays. I'm ready to get, into a new health routine. I need to exercise. I want to get healthy. I want to start pursuing some goals and dreams I have. That's when you're going to start reaping the harvest from the seeds you plant now. So be aware that if you slack off now, if you kind of jump out of the picture for a month or two, you're going to have to regain the momentum of this, of the lack of seeds that you didn't plant. So please keep planting seeds. Honey, go down and ask Daddy. Go talk to Daddy. Go. Sorry. We just got the new kids X Factor and she's like, can I have two? Your father's downstairs. You can ask him. Anyways. Okay. So that's what I want to talk about that. Now, really quick, and then I'm going to let Janelle take over. Okay. So you're a new ambassador, or you're an old ambassador, or you've been in Plexus for 6 months or 2 years, whatever it is. When you have somebody who wants to join, we've talked about this, but I really feel that we need to keep talking about it so that we're all on the same page. When you have somebody that wants to join Plexus, if you're talking with them and they're like, yeah, I think I want to do this. I want to look at the business, or I want to get the best price for my products. What do they need to have happen? Number one, you need to qualify them. So you need to find out, are they ready to get a welcome pack? And are they ready to have a 100 PV convenience order every single month long term? Like an automatic convenience order every single month for 100 PV. If they're not ready for that, they should not join. Okay? So, because what we want to have happen for you, we want to make sure that you are having the best success possible in your business. We want to make sure that the new ambassadors that are joining your team have the best success in their business and with their health results. Because what happens when somebody joins, they get their welcome pack and they don't get a convenience order set up, or they say they'll do it later on, or you know how it goes sometimes, or they're like, I don't want one. They're basically ripping themselves off. They're not getting continuous use of their products. They stop. Why did they join then? So to me, at that point, I'm like, why did that person join if they weren't willing to have a convenience order? The whole point of joining is to be a product of the product and to share that with people. So if someone is not ready to have that 100 PV convenience order, so that's just the triplex. Our base products, the triplex, will cover that easily. Every single month, they should start as a preferred customer, okay? And then when they're ready to move forward and be on the triplex every single month and use them every day, get that order going every single month, have them join up. That leads us into Janelle. Are you ready?
So my husband just walked in the door with two boys from basketball practice, and he's leaving with the big boys. So it's transition moment right now. So hopefully I can concentrate. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know that just looking at all of your faces on here, I'm seeing a few newer faces, and I know that most of you know a lot of the stuff that I'm about to cover, but I want to just emphasize on a few things. First, I want to talk about, and this might be slightly redundant of what Melody just said, but it's important to emphasize. There's 11, am I correct in saying there's 11 different ways that we get paid in Plexus? But I want to just share with you the three main ones. What was that?
Do you want me to screen share now?
I think that I don't really need this screen. Well, is this what you were thinking of sharing?
Yeah, just that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So the three main ones that I want to talk about, just to kind of simplify it for you, would be, the first one is PV. PV is a combination of our personal volume and the products that other people have ordered through our website. So let's say we order the triplex every month, and that's like 105 PV. Every time a customer orders the triplex through your website each month, like if it's a preferred customer, you'll get 114 PV. You're gonna need to stop running around here. Okay, thanks. Every time a preferred customer orders the triplex through your website, you'll get 114 PV, and you'll also get a $20 business, or a $20 preferred customer bonus, and that's what Melody's pointing to on this screen. So yes, you may have a cookie. I'm sorry, my brain's a few different places right now. All right, thank you. Okay, so sorry, I gotta pull myself together here. So anyway, I love encouraging people to recruit preferred customers because of the business building bonuses. And if you are getting retail customers, they're a one-time customer, and they don't reorder unless they manually go back in and reorder, and you don't get a business building bonus. But so I always love to encourage preferred, and your PV is added onto their PV, and once we reach 500 PV, and you all know this, we get 25% commission back as opposed to 15% commission. So that's always a fun goal. It takes approximately 3 triplex preferred customers to reach 500 PV, a little more than that, in addition to your own. And so that's always a good goal to try. Okay, so the first way, one of the main ways we get paid is through the PV that we earn. The next way I like to look at is the pay points. Pay points are what we get from our active ambassadors that we've recruited. If we're silver and gold, we're paid on our levels 1 through 5. And so our levels 1 through 3, we get 5 pay points for each active ambassador. And what does it mean to be an active ambassador? It means that we have at least 100 PV going through our website every single month, whether that's 71 PV of our own product plus another 30 PV of a customer ordering through our website. But in order to be an active ambassador and to be commission qualified, we have to have at least 100 PV going through our website. If we're gonna have people join our team, and Melody did mention this, and this is really important, is we need to make sure that they're gonna be ordering at least 100 PV every month. Because if they order 99.9 PV every month, we will not get any commission. And I think just building a strong team and a strong business, it's really important to make sure that it benefits both the person joining your team and that you're benefited for doing the work in having people join your team. I always love to encourage people to get at least one customer to help stabilize their PV and help their organization. I know that sometimes maybe we'll not take our products consistently, so we'll need, sometimes it's just nice to have customer PV coming in. So pay points. In order to rank to silver, you'll need 3 personal ambassadors to join your organization. Your level's 1. That's fine. So my kids know to ask for cookies while I'm Zooming. Oh Okay, sorry. So in order to rank to silver, you'll need 3 personal ambassadors, your level 1 ambassadors. And they either need to have a welcome pack or they need to have 100 PV ordered through their website. And once you reach the rank of silver ambassador, you'll get a $100 bonus. So that's really, really awesome. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but business building bonuses is the third main way that we get paid on a monthly basis. So when somebody joins my team and purchases a welcome pack, we get business building bonuses paid on the following Friday. So if I recruited somebody today, I would get paid on them on or before next Friday. And so if somebody purchases a $100 welcome pack, I would get a $25 bonus. And these are just my level 1s. When my level 2s, or when my level 1s recruit an ambassador, they will get those business building bonus, and then I will get half of their business building bonus. So we get paid 7 levels. Well, the business building bonuses, I'm not sure what the payment is, but I know that with pay points, we get our upline gets paid 7 levels up. And so the cool thing about having ambassadors join your team is that you can recruit 3 people. We try to encourage everybody to go silver. And then we encourage those 3 people to go silver. So then you're getting pay points for all your levels 1s, all your level 2s. And then as they continue to duplicate, that's when you see your pay points beginning to grow and be able to rank up. If you look here where it says Gold Ambassador, a Gold Ambassador needs to have at least 3 personally sponsored ambassadors, so 3 level 1s that are active, and then they'll need 100 pay points, which is approximately at least 20 ambassadors with 100 PV or more. So, does that make sense? Does that seem clear? I can't see anybody's faces because of the screen share, but does anybody have questions about the pay points or ranking up or PV?
Hey, Janelle.
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
So one of my customers only bought Slim, so it's something like 87 PV or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get paid off of her as long as I'm over 100 PV coming through my website, or I guess that was a bit of a confusion for me.
Yeah, that's a good question. And it sounds like that's a customer, not an ambassador, correct?
Correct. She's retail right now.
Okay. Yep. You get that 85 PV added on to whatever your personal PV. So if you're ordering the triplex, that's 105 PV plus that 85. So you're getting 190 PV roughly. And so, yeah, you'll get paid commission on anything over the first 100 PV.
Okay. So that 99.9, that was just for ambassadors, correct?
Yes, if you recruited that customer as an ambassador, but they only want to order the Slim every month, as an ambassador, you'll never, since if they were an ambassador, you wouldn't see any commission from them. That's a good question.
Or any points.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so that's why we need to be screening people that want to join as an ambassador to see if their goal is to be ordering the triplex, for 3 to 6 months consistently. Yep. Does anybody else have questions about how to rank up? Do you have questions? I know that Esther is really close to reaching gold, and I know that Roxanne is halfway there. This month, she's at least halfway there.
Leah Claremont is very close.
Yeah, Leah.
Flores is getting really close.
Awesome.
Right, yes.
Okay.
We'll have some budding golds super soon.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something I'm still trying to figure out. So like between retail and preferred customers, do you get paid that bonus for either retail or preferred customer, or do they have to be preferred customer?
You get PV for either one, but you would only get a preferred customer bonuses for the preferred customers.
Okay. That's all the clarification I need.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's just for preferred customer, but I wasn't sure. So
yeah, the PV for retail customers is a little higher.
Yeah.
I think it's 85 for Slim, like Chris was saying. Maybe it's 80 for a preferred customer. So you actually get a little bit more PV, but you don't get the bonus.
Okay.
So.
And it's not recurring monthly either.
That's true. Yeah.
So you're not getting every time that the preferred customer sets up their shipment, and it's going to be automatic every month unless they cancel it. So you're getting commission every single month, and you're getting a bonus attached to whatever product or combo of products they're ordering every single month. And I mean, if you have 5 triplex users, like Janelle said, you're getting $100 every single month on top of 25% commission of 500 something. So,
Yeah.
I mean, easily your products can get paid for. I mean, just mine were paid. I didn't even know how I was doing it, but I just had a few customers in my first couple months, and my products got paid for. And I just want to
I'm trying to build on preferred customers, because although I'm really close to gold, I don't really have very much of a preferred customer base. And so I'm like, I need to work on that part of my business, I guess.
I am too.
Well, Esther, I think that I think you've done a really good job in building your team, because you've not had much attrition. You have people that are joining because they want to be committed to the products and or the business. And so you've done really well. I've not typically had a lot of reoccurring preferred customers, because they usually join after a month or two because they know so if people say I want to try it, then usually I start steering them towards preferred customer. And if they're saying, I'm ready to take the plunge, I'm ready to be committed to this because I need to see some health results, then you can talk to them about committing to becoming an ambassador.
And guys, I want to mention something quick. Don't be afraid to bring up the business. The business is outstanding. I mean, that's why we're here. We wouldn't be here doing this if we didn't talk about the business. We wouldn't have a team. And I mean, I was just talking to one of my strong potentials tonight who may join really soon, and we talked about the business. And I've in the beginning, I talked all about the products. It was just product, which is awesome. Our products are awesome. They work like none other. But our business is what makes our products keep coming. You know what I mean? You need both. And for us, we needed the business just as much, if not more, than we needed the products. So the business is outstanding. Don't shy away from it. There's nothing wrong with sharing it. People need what we have. And when you can see the financial help coming in, the paycheck that you earned from your own efforts and work every single month, it is an amazing feeling. And I know many of you know what that's like. So if you know somebody who is financially struggling, share with them the business. Just be open about it and say, I might have something here that can help you guys out. So, any questions?
I also just wanted to add to that. If you have people say, "Oh, I could never do the business," or "I would never do," I said that. I said that for 6 months. I joined, and for 6 months, Melody just asked me if she could tell me a little bit how I could get my products paid for. And I'm like, "Stop it! Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm not going to do that." So people change. They're watching, they're learning, they're observing. They maybe secretly they're interested, even though they might say they're not.
Yep.
So
any other
you guys can do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, anyone can do this. You just simply have to be willing to put the effort in and learn as you go. That's all it is. Roxanne, do you have a question? It looked like you were, no? Okay, sorry. We have about 5 minutes left, so we can end early, but if somebody has something they want to add or say or celebrate a success or something they learned, feel free to pop out and say something.
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry. Now that I get on, they're going to go to bed. So I just saw Amber Miller's, we had it posted in our Plexus chat, Amber Miller's Facebook video I think she did today in the Biz page. I thought that was really good. I struggle with scrolling through Facebook. There's days where I find that I'm excited because I'm like, wow, I saw a lot of friends that I didn't see in my feed for a while. Otherwise, I see a ton of Plexus people. Yeah. And then to try to search, because someone had said, like, go through and search your walls to find someone to make sure you comment. But I was, it just takes a long time to remember, like, oh, who am I thinking about? So making those groups, I'm going to start that. I think that'll be super helpful. Just scroll through and comment. And so that was it.
Do that too, actually.
If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it.
I'm going to tonight. I haven't actually watched it. I saw it, but I didn't get to watch it. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Roxanne. That's very important. Yes, my word. I can waste so much time scrolling Facebook on a mission to do something and getting lost in Facebook. And so I've been much more intentional with my time on Facebook, and it pays off. Anything else? Anybody want to share?
I will say, hi.
Hi.
I've shared a little bit with Esther, but honestly, I'm a little, I've slowed down a bit with the struggle with the changeover of the website because I'm still having trouble getting my own order straight for November. And so I'm super just not ready to involve other people until I can get my own orders figured out. So I'm going to try again tomorrow to call customer service, but and then it'll probably be fine. But I feel like until I can navigate the website better, I don't really know if I want to promote it.
I understand that, and I know that feeling really well. Janelle and I were just talking today. We're like, do we do a tour through the back office yet or not? Because we have to kind of get familiar with this new system ourselves. So we kind of held off. I actually forgot to go through the basics of it, but we're going to go through that another time, not probably in a week or so, once we figure it out more so on our end as well. But it's a new system, and we were around when the old system we had was a new system. It was brand new. And that was a huge adjustment for me. Once we all figured it out, it was like, oh, we get this now. It works. And so it's just a new system we have to get used to. I understand being hesitant to share the business with people because of the new system, but I'm going to encourage you, don't let that scare you or hold you back. Yes, Kristen, thank you. There are a couple of videos that can that help with learning about the new system we have. It's an awesome user-friendly system, and they are always working out the kinks and the glitches still that are there. It's just like moving into a house and having boxes still to unpack. They're still unpacking boxes. So that's all it is. So anyways, we're going to end any second here. I don't want us to get cut off. Thank you all for coming on tonight, and I have this recorded, and we are going to keep moving forward. So have a good night. Be present and keep reaching out to people. Bye.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yes, thank you so much.